A troopship is a ship used to carry soldiers, either in peacetime or wartime. Operationally, standard troopships, often drafted from commercial shipping fleets, cannot land troops directly on shore, typically loading and unloading at a seaport or onto smaller vessels, either tenders or barges. Attacked transports, a variant of ocean-going troopship adapted to transporting invasion forces ashore, carry their own fleet of landing craft. Landing ships beach themselves and bring their troops directly ashore. History. Ships to transport troops were already used in antiquity. Ancient Rome used the navus lussoria, a small vessel powered by rowers and sail, to move soldiers on the Rhine and Danube. The modern troopship has as long a history as passenger ships do, as most maritime nations enlisted their support in military operations when their normal naval forces were deemed insufficient for the task. In the 19th century, navies frequently chartered civilian ocean liners, and from the start of the 20th century painted them gray and added a degree of armament. Their speed, originally intended to minimize passage time for civilian user, proved valuable for outrunning submarines and enemy surface cruisers in war. HMT Olympic even rammed and sank a U-boat during one of its wartime crossings. Individual liners capable of exceptionally high speed transited without escorts. Smaller or older liners with poorer performance were protected by operating in convoys. Most major naval powers in the late 19th and early 20th centuries provided their domestic passenger lines with subsidies to ensure ships capable of transporting troops would be available during wartime. The British government aided both Cunard and the White Star Line to construct the line as RMS Mauritania, RMS Aquitania, RMS Olympic, RMS Britannic. When the vulnerability of these ships to return fire was realized, most were used instead as troopship or hospital ships. RMS Queen Mary and RMS Queen Elizabeth were two of the most famous converted liners of World War II. When they were fully converted, each could carry well over 10,000 troops per trip. Queen Mary holds the all-time record, with 15,740 troops on a single passage in late July of 1943, transporting a staggering 765,429 military personnel during the war. World War II. Large numbers of troopships were employed during World War II, including 220 limited-capacity Liberty ship conversions, 30 Type C4 ship-based General G.O. Squire class, a class of 84 Victory ship conversions, and a small number of Type C3 SA2 ship-based dedicated transports, and 15 classes of attacked transports, of which some 400 alone were built. The modified Liberties were capable of transporting up to 450, 550, or 650 troops or prisoners of war. Modifications included installation of bunks stacked 5 deep on the forward tween deck, additional shower and head facilities, 2 additional diesel-powered generators, and installation of 2 more Lycon 20mm automatic cannons. 30 Type C4 ship-based General G.O. Squire class, the largest carrying over 6,000 passengers. A class of Victory ship-based dedicated troopship was developed late in World War II. A total of 84 such VC2 SAP2 hull conversions was completed. A class of Type C3 ship, comprising mainly C3SA2 and C3SA3 hulls, was also converted to dedicated troopships, capable of carrying 2,100 troops. Was also developed. At least 15 classes of attack transport, consisting of at least 400 ships specially equipped for landing invasion forces rather than general troop movement. Designation. The designation HMT would normally replace RMS or SS on ships converted to troopship duty with Great Britain's Royal Navy. The US used 2 designations. WSA for troopships operated by the War Shipping Administration using merchant marine crews, and US for vessels accepted into and operated by the United States Navy. Initially, troop ships adapted as attack transports were designated AP. Starting in 1942, Keel AP attack transports received the designation APA. Post-WW2. In the era of the Cold War, the United States designed the SS United States so that it could easily be converted from a liner to a troop ship in case of war. More recently, RMS Queen Elizabeth II and the SS Canberra were requisitioned by the Royal Navy to carry British soldiers to the Falklands War. By the end of the 20th century, nearly all long-distance personnel transfer was done by airlift in military transport aircraft. Some notable troop ships: US Agamemnon, HMT Aquitania, SS Belgenland, HMS Birkenhead, SS Cap Arcona, RMS Carmania, originally an armed merchant cruiser but later carried over 10,000 troops over 3 trips. SS Dorchester, SS Great Eastern, US Henry R. Mallory, SS Justicia, US Leviathan, RMS Laconia, HMT Lancastria, HMT Mauritania, SS Mandy, HMT Olympic, SS Oronce, HMS Otranto, SS Oxfordshire, HMS Tamer, US von Steuben, HMT Rona,